Hi guys, I'm Bree.
And I'm Allie, and this is Offscript.
If you think about it, books are potential scripts for movies.
When this adaptation happens, typically it's disappointing because they went off script.
In this series, we will be talking about how off script they went. Hello.
Hello.
And welcome
To Offscript,
a podcast.
where today we're at a bookstore.
Yes, Browser's Bookstore in
Yes.
Olympia. Mm-hmm. It's a nice rainy day, which is perfect for reading and for browsing a bookstore.
Yes.
And y'all, this bookstore is so cute.
It's so fun.
It is probably one of the better smelling bookstores I've been into. Like, right away, I could smell the books.
First words out of her mouth. It smells so good in here.
It's very true.
But it's so cute because you come in and it's long, right? So a lot of bookstores are like maybe
Wide.
square or wide. This one's long. So you like walk back like a hallway, but it's like there's books on all sides of you. Mm-hmm. And then,
It's my heaven.
and then you go up these stairs.
And there's some more books and candles and tea. Oh, that's so smart selling tea here.
And then we're at a nice
Long table with a spider plant at the end. He's my friend.
yeah. He's just sitting there watching us.
Yeah, he's got a little baby sprout. He's got two little babies sprouting.
Nah. One might disappear today.
Maybe.
But we just wanted to come and remote record. I'm sorry, I'm stretching. I'm so tired today, you guys. There's really no reason we should be tired.
No, I was up until midnight.
I mean, I was too, but that's my normal.
That's not my normal.
Actually, it's abnormal because I usually stay up later, so I should be less tired today. But I am
It's because your body's on the circadian
yeah, well, it needs to get off
timer.
that. It needs to stop that.
Well, it's because you have put it on your schedule.
I know, but I also haven't been drinking water today, so that's probably why.
That's it too. I also have not. But I was going to let you restart rather than say that thing when you stretched. But then we just went on a tangent with that. So.
Now it has to stay in.
But yeah, remote recording is so fun. And we just feel so lucky that these stores are letting us do this.
I know. And they're like, all at once, they're like, yes. And we're like, okay, let's do it. So we got lots coming your way.
Yes, we do.
So, but we wanted to give you a little bit of info about browsers.
Yes. And you can find this on their website. We were going to kind of try and make it our own.
But they worded it so perfectly that we're like, let's just read what they have with inner monologue added. So it's called
My favorite thing.
commentary, inner commentary,
It wouldn't be inner.
outer commentary.
Wouldn't be outer, just commentary.
Oh, no. All right. So Browser's Bookshop has been in downtown Olympia for 80 years.
It's so crazy. I wonder if it's
years.
always been this long.
Like, you wonder if it's been in this place or if they've constructed to make it longer.
Yeah. Like, did it always start out like this, or was it a small little store?
I don't know. Well, I have an answer for that, but not for it being in Olympia.
Oh, okay.
It's been in Olympia for 80 years.
Okay.
In that 80 years, 4 different women have owned the store.
Woman power.
Girl power, yep. Andrea Griffith, a former medical librarian. First off, want to know more about that. That sounds fascinating.
What is a medical librarian?
Yes. If you know, please tell me. Because
We don't know.
I could Google it, but I would love to hear from you. Okay. She bought the shop in the late 2014s. In late 2014. Oh, gosh.
In late 2014.
That's what I said. After correcting
In
me.
the late.
In the late 2014s with her husband, Telfer, and his parents. Browser, that'd be cool to have, own the shop with. It's like a whole family thing.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, Browser's Bookshop originally began in Aberdeen in
Oh, wow.
1928.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Oh, cool.
But that was before the 80 years, right? Because 80 years
Yeah.
has been here.
Well, they had a sign outside that said that they've been established since 1935.
Okay. Well, before that, they were in Aberdeen.
Cool.
Called Anna Blom's, B-L-O-M,
Bloms.
Anna Blom's bookshop. Anna was a Russian Jewish immigrant.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. She was born in 1844, and she was self-educated and well-read. That's impressive.
That's actually very impressive.
Mm-hmm. After she divorced with her 2 young children, she relocated the bookstore here in 1935. Oh. On the advice of the Washington Supreme Court, Judge Walters Beale, who thought Olympia might be better support for a bookshop during the Depression. Which, I mean, is true. If you've been to Aberdeen,
there's not a lot there.
No.
There is a really good Nirvana coffee shop.
Is there?
Yes. When me and my friend Nee, we try to do girls' trips often. And one of our last ones was to Aberdeen so that we could go visit like Kurt Cobain's house. And we visited the river where his ashes were dumped. And we found this coffee shop called, I think it's like Nirvana Buzz or something like that. Oh my gosh. They have like 4 drinks that are based like, okay, they're not based around, but the names of them are based off of Nirvana songs. I think my favorite was the Love Buzz one. It was a white coffee drink. Oh, it was so good.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah, if you're going to Aberdeen, guys, go to that coffee shop.
Good to know.
But if you're coming to Olympia, stop in at Browsers.
Yes.
It's super cute.
It is cute. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, this did answer your question. Anna Blom's bookshop was first located on East 4th Avenue, about 3 blocks east of Capitol Way. So it was not always here. At some point, it moved to the corner of Washington and Union, where Dries is now located, which is a shop in Olympia now. So in 1968, Anna began to have eye troubles, so she sold her shop to Eileen Yates, a former school teacher, who changed the name to Browsers.
Cute.
I love the name Browsers.
I do too. It's such a great title for a store.
I know, especially a bookshop.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
But
I
then
mean, you browse in all sorts of stores, but
it's true. But I got stuck because I was like, why did I just say Browsers? Why is it a title? Like, yeah, it's a title, but you know, I was internally making funny.
Oh no.
I was internally making fun of how I was saying it, and then I screwed that whole sentence up.
So then you outernally made fun of yourself.
And just gave myself more things to make fun of.
Oh gosh. All right.
Outernally?
I know. See that? I was making fun because earlier in the podcast I said outernally.
You did?
Internal and outternal commentary?
External.
Dang now. We're just going to make fun of ourselves the whole podcast. We're just not doing so good. Oh, gosh. All right. In 1979, Eileen bought the building where Browsers now is. So
cool.
So it's been here since 79.
Nice.
That is, in case you're interested, 107 Capitol Way. Come to Olympia and find it.
Olympia, Washington, everyone.
Yes.
So if you're not
Our
Washington
capital.
local. Yes, we actually drove past it on our way in.
Our Capitol building. Yes, we did. The building was for many years a tavern.
Nice.
Ooh, I get that feel.
Yeah. Oh, I could see that.
The brick walls and everything.
Oh, this would be a cool tavern too.
Oh my gosh, it would be.
Oh, I want to go to a bar that's a bookstore.
Ah, that would be so cool. Browsers, you should do that. We'll come back a lot.
For real.
Okay, so the building was for many years a tavern and needed quite a lot of work in order to make the transition from bar to bookstore.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, that's like a major change.
Yeah. You had to take out all the like equipment. and like plumbing and
Put bookshelves in.
yeah.
It's just, yeah, I love it. I love the little lamps up here too. Like,
Oh, those are cute.
isn't that cute? And I love how the top shelf is just
to
decoration.
say what they.
And it's, yeah, say what they are. Oh my gosh.
It's a really cute bookstore.
Mhm.
Y'all.
We keep looking around while we chat.
I keep smelling.
Oh, here.
Inspired houseplant.
We found some books she needs.
Yeah.
Okay, look, this answers your question more.
Even better.
Only the front half of the shop
Oh.
was used when Jennifer Stewart, one of Eileen's employees, bought the shop in 1985.
Oh, wow.
She worked on renovating the back.
Nice. So it was only that small. I was wondering because I was looking at this and I was like, look at that. That looks like it's new. Like this pillar.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was like, that looks like it could have been added recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I bet you it was just like that front half.
Yep.
Wow.
Jennifer raised her 2 daughters while running the shop for nearly 30 years.
I would love to have a mother who was a bookshop owner.
I know.
I'll be at the bookstore every day.
And we have to say thank you to Jennifer Stewart, who provided much of the details on the history of this shop. It's just so cute.
The history or the
shop.
Yes, the shop is super cute. I was like, I mean, I guess the history is cute.
Oh my gosh, and they have fun activities? Are you pulling them up?
Oh, no. I was going to pull. They have activities?
So like in June, they have sing along and story time. And let's see, what else do they have that's going on here? They have a book club also. If you've seen The Good Doctor, Jessica Payne is coming here. She's also in The Lucky One. The Lucky One with Nicholas Sparks, the lucky one.
Oh, funny. Who was she?
I'm just kidding, you guys.
Oh.
She's an author about these 2 books. I was like, why are actresses coming to the bookstore? That makes way more sense. Oh my word. Browser's like, don't false advertise for us.
You're going to be like, yeah, don't try to come back.
Yes, you're not welcome. Oh my word. I just saw The Good Doctor and I knew it was a TV show. Apparently it's a book too.
I don't know if it's the same thing because I kept trying to put it to our list and I kept finding out that it wasn't.
I don't think it's the same thing. Yeah, they just have a lot of authors coming. It's kind of cool. They have us coming.
Thank you.
Their website's awesome. It has all their staff on here, and then it gives their picks. Like
Oh, that's so cool.
their top picks for the books.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's super cool. Art on the stairs. Yes, there's a lot of art on the stairs here.
Mm-hmm.
And you can try. Hang on, before I say this.
Allie's just false advertising left on the right.
They feature new artists monthly. If you're interested in hanging in the store, please email them
Oh, cool.
with a sample of your work. So yes, see, I wasn't talking out of my butt in that one. I was right. We got young readers on their website, so it's all the stuff the kids will like. For stuff for educators. Oh, books for school, 20% off for teachers.
Oh, shoot. I should tell my mom.
Mm-hmm. Every day and in online and in the store.
Oh,
Look at that.
my mom's going to love that, you guys. My mom's a teacher.
Mm-hmm. Signed books. They have author signed books. Man, this place is just so cool. I love it.
It's a fun little place.
Yep.
It's the best. I can't wait to shop.
Me too.
That's my favorite part about doing the
You're like, la la la, the bookstore's great, but let me go buy my books from you guys. Let me give you my money.
Basically, and every time I'm like, I'm only buying one, and then I leave with at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
I do that every time.
No.
Man, I always want to start off these minisodes by like saying like, I really hope you enjoyed Fantastic Mr. Fox, guys. And I always remember right at the end or halfway through it.
Oh, yeah.
So I hope you all enjoyed The Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Our final book for the season.
Are you ready for a break?
Yes.
I wasn't asking you. What's funny is a lot of these that I'm looking up are like bookworm questions to start a conversation between book lovers.
We'll try it. See if I can answer any of them.
Oh, this is a good one. What's the best book that you've read over the past year?
Okay, so all of our books, which is the best one I've read. Oh, man. I'm trying to think in my head. I need to pull up our list. What about you? You kick it off.
I really think it's tied between Red Rising and The Chemist.
So neither of our books.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
I read a bunch of books on top of our books.
I'm just saying.
It's your fault that you don't read any other books.
So we started with Twilight. That's right. Well, that was this year. So last year would be all of our books.
Literally all of our books. You could cheat and just say Harry Potter if you wanted.
You won't let me cheat.
No.
Okay, let's see. I'm not done with it yet, though. I think The Fault in Our Stars.
Yeah.
I'm not done.
I think it's going to be, even though it's about to brutally kill your heart.
I know.
You're so close if you're halfway.
I feel it, too. I'm like, I'm just waiting.
Do you have a theory even more so than what you told me?
I still think it's Gus.
Okay.
It was so much so that it's halfway through the book, right? And they're on the plane. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you could put this in. And we were going to talk about it.
Yeah.
If you haven't read Fault in Our Stars yet, we're going to talk about it
For a split second. But it's coming up soon, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Yeah. So my theory is Gus is going to die. So much so that when they were on the plane, after he says, "I love you," and she's just like shocked. And he leans his head on the window and she's like, "I think he fell asleep." I was like, he died. But he did not. So no. So we're still good so far. I'm just waiting. But he keeps saying "ow" when she touches him. So I'm like, and he was crying in the house. And I'm like, he's been lying to everybody. That's my thoughts. I guess we'll see. Watch her die, and I'd be like, well.
So much for that theory.
Yes. Watch nobody die, and everybody like, haha, we tricked you. It's not a sad story.
I've told you that I bawl my eyes out. Did you remember, too, that we're also going to be reading the script? You forgot.
I did.
Because I have the script still.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's a mini-sode.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Cool.
Which fictional character do you feel the deepest connection with?
Ooh. Like that we've read or out of that book?
I was going to just say that we've read because for me, I'm going Charlie, Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Yep, that's a good one. Let's see. Matt.
Oh, duh. Yeah.
2 Kisses for Maddie.
Yeah.
Or Fatherhood.
Yeah.
I guess they retitled it. Fatherhood.
Okay. This is actually a fun one.
Oh, did it say fictional?
Oh, yes, it did.
Damn, that's not fictional. That's unfair.
I mean, they probably did that because it's easier to feel a connection with
A real person.
Yeah.
Who else this person has died?
Gareth.
No.
Or Garrett.
No, thank you. This is too hard. I'm not good at things like this.
Allie never feels a deep personal connection with anyone.
Not at all. What if I said Shadow from Homeward Bound?
Oh my
He's
God.
Wise.
Are you wise?
Maybe I'm Chance.
Look at all that outturn commentary you're doing.
Maybe I'm Chance.
Who's moved you? Who's made you feel their feelings? Not even Hazel? Gus?
I'm not dying. I don't feel connection to them that I know of, knock on wood. See, okay, I thought, what's his name from Paper Towns? Because he's quiet and
Q.
like, Q.
Yeah.
And he's like kind of sheltered.
Yeah.
And like nervous to do things.
Yeah.
But then by the end, he's like ready to do things, right? Mm-hmm. So I think I'll go with Q.
That's a good one.
I'm not the obsessed over a person part, but
Yeah.
the other part, I'll take.
Yep.
Man, that was a long, thought out question. Use your editing magic and cut that down.
I'm
Please,
going to leave it just that long so that people realize how much you're
please don't.
I'm excited to ask this because everyone's going to be shocked. What are you reading right now?
I am reading Bad Mother's Handbook
And
Harry Potter,
and
The Fault in Our Stars.
mm-hmm.
3.
Yeah, but she's physically reading.
Bad Mother's Handbook.
Mm-hmm. Aren't you also physically reading Chamber?
Harry Potter too. Chamber of Secrets. Yes, for Riley. I mean, yeah, but we read what, like 3 pages a night. So
How you don't even? Oh, I can't do that.
I can't finish a chapter with a 20-minute bedtime, and the chapters are like 30, 40 minutes to read.
Yeah, I could.
20-minute bedtime. We usually start reading 20 minutes before bedtime. That's where I was going with that.
Yeah.
In case people were confused.
Only 20 minutes. They're up all night.
Yes. So it's like, but no, I do a really good job of, I've had practice doing it with teacher practice because teachers can't read a whole chapter depending on the book.
Yeah,
right?
I couldn't be a teacher.
And so, but no, I do pretty good at stopping on cliffhangers. Like we just read Dobby's here now.
Cute.
And he's running down the stairs and like to go smash the pudding. And that's where I ended it. I was like, and then Dobby ran down the stairs and I closed the book. She's like, no. I was like, this is my favorite part of story time now. So
Evil.
yes.
Oh, I guess I have to answer.
You do.
I am reading Practical Magic and The Chemist.
There you go.
Yeah, I've had to take a pause on that because I was kind of falling behind on our books. Mm-hmm. So I haven't read my For Me book, but I'm about to be able to.
I think so. You'll be 2 books ahead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'll be able to get back into it, especially since the fall is going to take me not long. I can read that book in 2 days.
It's a short book too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd be done with it if I was diligent.
Yeah. Yeah. But this is also one, especially for your first time, you probably don't want to finish it that quick. Yeah. Yeah. I finished it in a day the first time I read it and it killed me even more. That, yeah, this book gave me a bad book hangover.
Oh.
This is a good one for us too. There's a really cute picture. I'm going to screenshot it and have you post it.
Okay.
Because there's a cute picture of a cat and a book on this
question page we're doing.
Yeah. I think it's adorable. I want that cat. How do you make time for reading?
Okay. So now that I'm actually reading. Well, first I'll do audiobooks because I've done that the entire podcast. Audiobooks, I just do when I'm driving in my car. I go on walks. I pop my earbuds in and showers. And so like anytime instead of music. So like my music listening has gone to crap because I listen to the podcasts. I do. I listen to our podcast all the time. And then
Allie's our numbers.
yes, that's how we are at the
1,600.
I've listened that many times. No. So that's when I listen. But then for reading, with it being summer, it's super nice because my kids, they'll constantly like, play with me. But when it's outside time,
Yeah.
they're pretty chill just running around doing outside things by themselves.
Nice.
So I get to just sit there and read in the sunshine or after I put them down for bed. But that's not as good because I get very tired when I read. So already at night, it's just not a good combo. So I don't know. Whenever I can find time.
That's basically when I sit down and I'm sitting there and I'm like, what do I want to do? I usually pick up my book.
Yep.
Or there's times too when I wake up and I'm like, I want to read. So then I sit and I read.
I haven't officially gotten there yet.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Probably not. Are you a rereader?
With Harry Potter and Hunger Games. And I think, though, like, if we were to ever stop the podcast, or when we do far in the future, right? I will go back and reread some of these books. So, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
We all know that I reread all the books that we've covered. I've basically reread already. No. Do you mark up your books while you read? Better yet, do you dog your book pages?
No.
Thank God.
Actually, the reason, I'll say this next season too, but the reason I am reading Bad Mother's Handbook is because it's not available for audiobook. So I had to read it.
And we tried so hard to find it elsewhere.
We did. I logged, it said Audible's like, it's not available in your country. So I logged into every other country to try and get it.
Not available.
But that's okay because it's actually nice. But I bought it used. And it's from like a school library, and like the back was cut up and like pages are bent, and I was like, oh no.
Well, now it makes sense why the back's cut out like that, because they had
The
this whole sticker, probably.
yeah. So I just taped it down because it was driving me crazy, and so
Yeah,
I'm gonna give that to you. So have fun with it.
Thank you. I'll keep it, but my heart's gonna be broke because I do not do anything like that with my books, and if something happens like that with my books, I feel so guilty, and so like.
The only time I did was like textbooks and stuff. Did you ever do it with textbooks?
I highlighted my textbooks, but I didn't do anything else.
I remember in 8th grade, I was so bored in math that I did a game where it's like on the first page or something, it'd be like, go to page 32. And then I'd go to page 32 and there'd be like a tic-tac-toe game. And then it'd say, go to page blah, blah, blah. And so like, it was like a scavenger hunt throughout the whole book. I would just sit there during class and be like, do, like write all this.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Oh man. That's the only time.
If you could date or be best friends with a fictional character, who would it be?
Ooh.
I would date Edward in a heartbeat. Does that surprise anyone?
Okay, be best friends was the option.
Actually, hold on. I would date, his name's Rysand, and he's from A Court of Thorns and Roses. He's from that series. I love him. I would choose him over Edward.
Wow. Is that a movie?
It's getting turned into a TV show.
Oh,
I'm
there we
really
go.
excited. Yeah, it's the one that I told you is a little bit spicy.
Oh.
But I'm still going to make you read it. Because I'm too excited. There's 3 guys apparently that have to fight for me because I forgot about Patch. Patch from Hush Hush. He's a fallen angel.
Ooh.
I
Okay.
love Patch too. So I've got 3 men.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it would be Rice, Patch, and then Edward.
Wow. I'm just going to go Ron that I want him my best friend.
Okay.
I don't have anyone that I want to be with. I haven't read anyone that I'm like, oh, you're the perfect guy. Have I? Let me look at my books again. Sorry. Misery?
Yes.
Actually, no, I do like Gus.
I was just going to ask.
Oh my gosh,
Because
yes.
I do love Gus too.
Gus.
Gus is a good book boyfriend for sure.
He's so perfect.
I do love Gus. Gus is a good one. Me, I go with all fictional, like, well, Gus is fictional too, but like fantasy.
Hey,
They're all.
the guy I choose is dying, so whatever. Possibly dead by the end of the book.
Is there a book that made you want to travel somewhere that wasn't on your radar? 2 Kisses for Maddie made me want to travel to India. And I never wanted to go to India before. I feel like there's another one. But again, my problem is a lot of the books that I read are fantasy. So I'm like, I want to go to the Feyland of.
Dang it. It's that in my head. Oh, I want to go to...
Oh, Amsterdam. Amsterdam is also another one.
That's a fun one. Yeah, that from
Fault in Our Stars. You probably haven't gotten there yet.
I have. They had their first date there already.
Oh.
I love that person. No, I want to... It's kind of silly, but I want to go to... Where's all Stephen King's books take place? And then I'll explain.
Hold on. Isn't it all New Hampshire?
No, it's all in Maine.
Maine.
It's all in Maine. I want to go because I want to go to, like, I'm sure they have a Stephen King day.
I would assume.
And I just want to go because that would be so cool to see what people do there. So
I'm just so happy that you like Stephen King. I was so nervous
I was too.
to have you read him.
Yes, I was too. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm good.
Oh, that's a fun one for this. Mm-hmm. If you were to own a bookstore, what would it be like? How would you arrange the books? Would you serve coffee and food? Play music? Where would it be?
I love this one.
Yeah.
I love the 2 stories,
Yes.
but it's not 2 stories that's closed off. Like, there's the opening.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and even the staircase is very open. So it feels like 2 stories, but it feels like one giant room.
Yeah, it does.
And so I'd probably take this Elements, and then I think I'd take Elements from Island Books, where it had the cute little stairs
Yeah.
for no real reason, but it was super cute. And definitely would serve food.
Absolutely.
I'd have like a whole little cafe.
Yeah.
And then I want a whole room. Like, I'd have nice seats along the way, but then I'd have a whole room where people could just sit and read books.
Yeah. That would be great. My thought is kind of making it like Allie and I have a favorite bar, basically, called Mox.
Yes.
And I would make it kind of like Mox, where people could also bring games to play. And then, like, basically exactly their setup too, except for the board game store part would have books and board games. I basically want to make a book and board games.
That'd be so cool.
But I do think that, I could do 2 floors, and I could have one floor be for the board games and one floor be for the books.
Yes, you're good.
Yes. And I would also, my dream is to have a library like the Beast's library in Beauty and the Beast.
There's just towers.
Yes.
And towers. And you have to ride the ladder.
Where would it be? I would want it to be on like a waterfront.
Yep.
Because I'm a water person for sure.
I think so. I would love it in Port Angeles because you get the mountains in the back and the water in the front. It's one of my favorite places.
Sounds like a bad description of a mullet.
Mountains in the back and water in the front. I feel like it would be flipped. Mountains in the front and water in the back.
But yeah. Would you rather read one long 900-ish pages book or 3 shorter 300-ish pages books?
Would the 300-ish pages book be in a series?
No, it just says 3 shorter books.
I would read... It depends how good it is.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Like, if it's a sucky book, I want to read short ones to get done with them. Move on to the next one. If it's like a book I'm entranced in, I wouldn't want it to end.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Because, like, Breaking Dawn was 900 pages. I would read that over and over again. It was 1,000 pages. I would not read that over and over again. Yeah, I think it just depends. If you could meet one author in person, who would it be? I was going to say Stephanie, but I've already met Stephanie. Shoot, I've met a lot of my favorite authors.
Well, who have you met? Share with that.
I've met Cammie. I've met Margaret, who is the other author of Beautiful Creatures. I've met Stephanie. There's a series that I absolutely love. I can't fucking remember the name of.
Stephen King would be cool.
Stephen King is definitely on my I want to.
Yeah, Stephen King would be cool. I think meeting Matt Logan from Two Kisses from Maddie.
Two Kisses from Maddie.
For Maddie would be really cool. Just 'cause I have so much to relate to. I just said Stephen King.
I'm still looking for the one from the series that I love. I had to go through my Goodreads and scroll all the way back. I do think I would love to meet Sarah J. Maas. She's the author who wrote Rice Hand. I love all of her series. Every single one that I've read, she has like 3 big ones, and only one of them just started. Freaking love that one. I'm excited to see where that story goes. Court of Thorns and Roses, amazing. The Glass, what is it called? The Throne of Glass series, I think. That's another good one. Wow, thanks for closing me out, and I was really far into my thing.
From what I've seen, John Green, is that his name?
Actually, screw everyone I've just said. I want to meet John Green. I'm glad I'm glad you said that.
Yes. I'd meet him.
Yeah.
He'd be cool.
Okay, I'll just post pictures of all my signatures that I have.
There you go.
Yeah, because I cannot remember the series that I love. That I know it's about a girl who's a badass.
Those are the best stories.
And she has a sword. It's kind of medieval times. And she does fall in love, but that's not the focal point of it.
Good.
Yeah, it was a great series.
Cool.
Yeah, and I think there was one more question, but I wasn't sure if I was going to ask it. Oh, wait, actually, no, this is a good one.
It's a good final question.
It's a good question.
Well, it's our final one, so let's do it.
Thoughts on prologues, epilogues?
Oh, I think it's depends how they're done.
I agree.
So, like, I don't know. It just depends how they're done. Like, because, okay, it's a prologue and a preface. Did I say it right this time?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they different?
I think the preface is like an author telling you something before the story. A prologue is you're in the story, but it happens before the story. And then the epilogue is what comes after.
Yeah, for the epilogue, I think it definitely depends because, like, sometimes the story ends perfectly and it's like, just leave it. And then they put the epilogue and you're like, why did you go and do that? Now I want more.
Yeah.
Or you ruined it.
Yeah.
Or then, I've never had a problem with a prologue before.
I have. I think it was Water for Elephants. Oh, no, I like that one. Because that's the one where you think that Marlene is killing people.
Yeah, no, that one was cool.
Yeah, that one was great. No, there's been some prologues where I'm like...
Can I get to the story, please?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, why are you telling me this? And, like, sometimes it's not even, like, important for the story. So then I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah,
That's fair.
All right, you guys.
Well, if you're a local, you should come and check out Browser's Bookshop. Because it is adorable.
Super cute. So excited to shop.
Smells so good.
Yep. And they have such cute little book bags, like hanging up the stairs.
I also want to say they're very welcoming. Like the employees that we've encountered, like we walked in and immediately
was like, oh, hey, yeah, you can go upstairs and let me know if I want to turn the music, or you need us to turn the music down.
If I want to turn the music down. You need to let me know if I want to turn it down.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah, so we'll release another YouTube video for this.
And some TikToks.
I also want to say, you guys, I hope you know I'm joking when I say the YouTubes I'm not an idiot. I know it's YouTube, but growing up, I always heard people go, "Oh, those YouTubes." So I think it's hilarious, and that's why I say it. Just want to clear my name out there, and people be like, "She's so dumb." I'm not dumb.
You should probably take a video though for the YouTubes.
I will.
Of us right now.
Oh man, hang on. It's coming. It's coming.
That's what she said.
Oh my gosh, you gotta take that out.
You can keep it in. That's what she said.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, like, oh, I look so great with the books behind me. This should be my life.
Really nice. Here, picture cheese. I moved my camera. Hang on. My hair looks like a disaster. It was raining outside. Okay. Hopefully that turned out.
Hopefully. Yeah, check out Browsers. Thank you so much, Browsers, for letting us record here. This has been great.
It's been fun.
It's been nice. I love it.
Yeah. And we hope you enjoyed listening to our thoughts on books and mini-sode. And
I hope you were as surprised as I was that she's reading books
3 at a time. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And she's actually like, when we realized that she was going to be reading the Bad Mother's Handbook, I kind of assumed that we were going to have to push that one off for a while. No offense.
No, I was planning on it too.
I was like, cool. So we're gonna record that one like next month.
Yes. But if I stick to schedule,
we're gonna be recording it next week.
Yes.
Hopefully we only have like 100 and something pages left.
150 pages left.
Which, guys, here's the confusing thing too, because I read the ebook. She read the physical book. Ebook finished at like page 250.
And regular book goes to page 352.
So I do not know.
I know. I was like, oh, sweet. Because she's like, it stops at 250. And the rest is...
It was so weird because like
author's note. I'm sorry.
Because in the ebook on your Kindle, it will tell you like your percentage of the way through. And I was 75% of the way through the book when it finished. And then it was just like interviews and like all of her other books and like information on where to find blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, good. Allie doesn't have to read that much.
No. And she tells me, I'm like, sweet. And I go to page 250 to check. No, it's in the middle of a chapter.
I know, she sent me the page and I was like, oh, that's not even close to the end.
It's 50 pages from where I'm at. And if that's the end, what's going on? So, but anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to go shop.
Yes, we are.
All right. We'll
Bye.
See you. Bye.
Thanks for sticking with us. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, we would greatly appreciate it if you subscribed, rate, and reviewed.
You can also follow us on Facebook at Offscript, Instagram at Offscript Podcast 21, and TikTok at Offscript_pod.
Shoutouts to Madam Ashen Creations for our adorable logo art.
And Adam Daniel for our incredible theme song.
And to Creative Cinephile Productions for producing our podcast. See you next time.